Cryptids and Cold Ones. I'm John.
And I'm Evan.
Bazinga.
And I'm Kyle. Do you like that, Evan?
I love it. I didn't know that was coming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we wanted to surprise you.
That was a good one.
Well,
Surprise, surprise.
see, that's what happens when you're a little bit late. You get a little surprised. So
I'm
you
surprised.
might want to be late.
I might want to be late more often.
Nah, it's all good, cuz.
Today is a very exciting episode because we have our very first listener story.
Oh, yes, we do.
But I also wanted to dedicate today's show to the late Dr. Meldrum.
Oh,
Rest in
yeah.
peace,
Rest in
man.
peace, man.
Was yesterday.
Yeah.
I believe he passed away.
It's unfortunate.
And if anyone is not familiar with him, he was like the foremost
He's the foremost expert in feet.
in feet.
Sasquatch
Yeah.
feet. Well, actually, it's bipedal locomotion.
Yeah.
Oh.
So so today's episode is going out to him.
Yeah. But, like, I guess my question is now, like, that was part of the plan. Like, if we ever killed Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Like, if we killed Sasquatch, you take the head and you take it directly to Meldrum. We'll get into that later in a different episode. But we need a new professor.
Point
We
of
do.
contact, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why, but we just lost your camera.
We lost my
Because he's
camera.
all green.
It's off.
They've been giving me issues all night trying to figure this stuff out. I don't know what happened.
Do we have all the other cameras though?
Yeah.
Should we just plug it in and have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
I don't know. They just keep coming in and out. My USBs keep failing. I don't know if it's the hub or what. But
Evan, would you like to sit on my shoulders while we do this?
so,
It's your show though. I'd have to sit on John's
Our show.
Our show.
The communist hour.
It's our show.
The communist hour.
But yeah. It's unfortunate.
There we got Evan back.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome
No.
back, Green Man. It's
I'm the little
yeah.
green men. Like that's
Yes,
what they
you
called
are.
the Russians when they came into Crimea in 2014.
oh, they did.
Yeah, if anybody remembers that, like from prior to the war and has any sort of history, that's been going on since 2014.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Fun
I,
fact.
I don't remember that. But housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Want me fluff your pillow?
You can find us on our link tree, which will be in the show notes with all of our socials: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Untapped,
Grinder. Twitch.
We're not on LinkedIn.
Kyle's on Grinder.
I'm on Grinder.
Kyle's on-
Evan's on feetfinder.com.
And farmers only.
Farmers only.
What?
Or you can reach out to us at 989-402-4091.
Side note, we
I think
can't.
that was right.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was.
I'm trying to do it from memory.
Yep.
We got banned from TikTok briefly.
We did.
Oh, yeah. Do we have an update on that?
We're back.
We're back. I sent in an appeal, and a few days later they said we were good to go.
Which is nice, but
No
apparently,
reasoning, no.
No, we know the reasoning. Apparently, you can't
you can't.
solicit feet pics
Yeah.
on TikTok.
So
We really don't want those.
we just have to behave. That's all.
Yeah,
Behave.
So
Behave, baby.
I think it's hilarious.
yeah. Do we want to do the listener story first and then the beer, or
Yeah, you've known about this. I'm sure you've read it multiple times. I haven't. You just were like, we got a listener story, and you gave me like minimal detail. So I'm like
Yeah, this is going to be cool.
really excited about
So,
it.
listener story. Beer.
We'll go listener story and then we'll do our beer and then we'll get into the episode.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
So this comes from Curtis. I believe he's in California. This is where the sighting was in California.
Okay.
He said, in 1983, my identical twin brother and I were 15 years old and came to stay with our aunt for a couple of months, along with our 2 younger siblings. Eureka, California is located 20 miles from the Oregon border, over here, with a population of 3,500 people, and was the largest town in Siskiyou County, located at the eastern edge of the Klamath National Forest.
Okay, I'm familiar with this area.
Just next door to the north side of the apartment complex where my aunt resided was an elementary school, grades 1 through 5, which had no fence to separate the 2 properties. An 8 to 10 foot chain link fence ran up and down the western edge of the school property, and just beyond that was a large piece of undeveloped property owned by the city. And west of that was a small residential neighborhood at the edge of the national forest. It was in the middle of July, and the temperatures were reaching as high as 110 degrees. We had only been in town for about a week or so when a group of us decided to play hide and seek / war, which involved 3 persons on each team. My team included my younger sister and her short-term boyfriend, and my brother had 2 neighborhood kids on his team. It was in the evening time when the sun was well over the mountains. The sky was clear and bright with the millions of stars that provided a lot of ambient lighting. It also helped having lights coming from the apartment complex and more coming from the playground behind the schoolhouse as well as the street lights. My team was located on the northwest corner of the school grounds, laying face down behind the baseball diamond and next to the chain link fence. The other team put themselves on the southeast corner of the school grounds next to the apartment complex and near the corner of the schoolhouse. My brother's team saw them first after being at their location for only a few minutes. They witnessed 3 figures come walking out of the shadows at the corner of the schoolhouse and quickly identified them as Bigfoot. The team couldn't believe what they were witnessing, but couldn't say how tall these creatures were, but assumed they were over 6 foot. These creatures were approximately 50 feet away as the team watched these creatures cross in front of them. They walked with long strides towards the chain link fence to the west. Once the Bigfoots reached the fence, the team observed the largest one of the 3 creatures reach up and grab the top of the fence and then threw himself over to this other side and landed on the piece of property to the other side. The other 2 creatures made their way to the other side by trekking around the south side of the fence. I first noticed the 3 figures as they were passing in front of the other team, but they were about 100 feet from my team, and they were just shadowy figures to me. I was convinced they were the other team as we watched them move towards the chain link fence. As the 3 figures reached the fence, my team retreated to the other side through a man gate next to the baseball diamond where we were hiding. On the other side of the fence, my team crawled down the fence line where I thought the other team should be, and we just sat with our backs against the fence while facing the mountains. That property covered quite a bit of acreage filled with 2-foot-high weeds and grass and rolling dirt mounds. Also had some thick brush scattered throughout the property. After sitting there for a couple of minutes, my sister and her boyfriend decided to crawl out into the grassy weeds while I stayed to keep lookout for the other team. As I was scanning my head from left to right for a minute or 2, I noticed 2 shadowy figures squatting on a grassy dirt mound slightly next to some thick brush to my left, approximately 20 feet away from where I sat. At this point, I wasn't concerned because I thought it was only my sister and her boyfriend, so I just continued scanning for the other team. For the next 2 or 3 minutes, everything was nice and quiet as I looked around for the other team. Then, all of a sudden, from the corner of my eye, I saw a figure come running out from behind the other side of the thick brush, just about 5 feet behind the 2 figures squatting on the dirt mound. Once it cleared those other two, it made a quick and speedy run straight towards me. From about 30 feet from me, it only took about 2 or 3 strides before it came to a full stop within 10 to 12 feet. This creature was so quick that it was coming to a stop before I could even make it to my feet. Then, as I stood looking at it, this figure just looked at me as he or she tilted its head to one side as if it was trying to figure me out or something like that. I couldn't tell how tall it was because the ground was so uneven and it was hunched forward a bit with a slight bend at the knees. This creature was covered with short brown or black hair and couldn't get a look at the face due to the lack of good lighting. This standoff only took about 3 or 4 seconds. My mind couldn't comprehend what I was looking at, so I must have gone into shock because all that I could do is yell out that it was the other team. Then the two that were on the dirt mound stood up, and all 3 of the figures turned and began leaping away from me high into the tall weeds, heading towards the small residential area to the mountains beyond that. I still couldn't believe what I was looking at. Then I began yelling out, "Deer," over and over again. I noticed my sister and her boyfriend standing next to me without me noticing, but they were unable to identify what the figures were. My brother's team came running to us through the baseball field to where we were, and when they got to the fence, I heard my brother yell out, "We just saw Bigfoot." This was the moment I went into a deep shock and a sudden extreme fear that I had never felt before or since. That was my confirmation and validation of what I experienced that night. Everything went black for me as the blood drained from my head. The next memory that I had after realizing that I was standing that close to something that I thought was just folklore was when I found myself back on the other side of the fence as I fell to my knees somewhere on the other side of the baseball field. It took me about 30 or 40 minutes to regain my composure and my senses so that I could sit down with everyone and compare all of our stories. After that long discussion, we all came to the same conclusion. This was without a shadow of a doubt a family of Bigfoot.
Wild.
That's cool.
Yeah. I did
That's
not
an
expect
in-depth
that.
story.
That was very, from 1983.
Yeah.
I mean, like he painted that picture very vividly. So
There was a lot of detail on it.
That's almost an episode right there.
yeah,
Yes.
I am extremely impressed with the ability to recall that event.
And what was his name again?
Curtis.
Yeah.
Curtis. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
That's crazy.
That's
That is
an
a cool-
amazing encounter. It sounds like he was pretty scared, but I mean, admittedly, I don't think they're like forest friends. So if I was standing 10 to 12 feet away from a Bigfoot without a gun on me,
Yeah.
I'd be pretty
That
scared
is
too.
seared into
Yeah,
his
especially
brain.
when you're a little kid.
Yeah,
so,
man.
like the size difference.
Yeah, I mean, he said he was 15 at the time.
Yeah, the size difference is so huge.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
ah,
that's wild. And I think that is the coolest account of Bigfoot I've ever heard, just because Curtis, you popped our cherry, sir.
Yeah.
No, it's
Wow.
it's okay that you didn't take us to dinner first.
yeah. Yeah.
That is a cool story, though.
I don't question it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
here to question it at all.
I feel like with all the detail and like
There were
That
six
reminds me of like
witnesses.
back in the day when you'd have like outdoor magazines
yeah,
and there'd be a submission and it'd be
Yeah.
like that.
yeah.
It's like that long. That kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah. Agreed.
That was a good one, Curtis.
Yep. Anytime anybody wants to send in a listener submission, we're all on board to read it and we'll talk about it. And just as we took Curtis's seriously, I know we make a lot of jokes on this show, but I mean, like, that's just part of the whole game, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks again, Curtis.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Absolutely, thank you. But with that, the other good stuff.
Oh, I want one more point on that.
Oh.
The way Curtis was, his reaction to that.
Yeah.
Is it possible he got blasted with infrasound and didn't realize it? The way he reacted, basically saying he was like in shock and fear.
Well, like with him saying that was the most intense fear that he's ever felt and he's never felt it again. Like, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I would say that it was probably along those lines.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, because it doesn't seem like the other people were, and he was probably the closest to one of the creatures.
Right. Yeah, because it ran right up to him.
Which even if it was a bluff charge by a
Right.
Bigfoot,
Oh my god.
holy shit.
Yeah, that would be horrifying.
Yeah, agreed. I got like a little bit of tingly just thinking about it. So, yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
We're gonna do the thing.
Looks like a root beer.
Oh,
Give me a hell yeah! What?
ooh. Claire Brown from Shorts Brewery. It's a brown ale.
It's an attractive can.
It
Looks like a
It
root beer.
does look like a root beer. It doesn't taste like root beer.
No. It tastes good. It's malty. It's nutty.
I think it's pretty mellow for a brown.
You know what? It is.
Doesn't have that bitter back half to it.
I
You
know.
know
I
any
like
other browns that we could compare it to from the past?
that. This is where I like to compare the brown ale to Newcastle.
Yes. Anyways,
Yeah.
what do you guys rate it?
Ooh. 3.5 feet.
3.5.
I'd do a 3.75.
3.75.
So it's
Yeah.
nutty, and what else?
Malty.
What's the ABV?
7%.
Damn,
It's pretty tasty.
it's pretty shiesty.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's.
How many would you drink? More than one, or
Oh yeah.
okay?
I could drink this until I couldn't walk.
I wouldn't
In the
bad
words
mind it.
of Randy Macho Man Savage,
Oh yeah!
would you drink another one? Oh yeah,
100%.
cream of the crop.
No, I like it. I like it. a
All
lot.
right.
I like it a lot.
La 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 la.
So yeah, it's your turn.
That's
It's
my.
Kale's turn.
It's
It's
your
up
turn
to me.
submit a story to the Midnight Society.
Okay.
I
I
like
had
what
a
you want.
Well,
I had a Are You Afraid of the Dark marathon last night?
you had a what?
And Are You Afraid of the Dark marathon last night?
Tell me about it.
Did you watch that?
You didn't watch
he's
Are
a
You Afraid
little
of the Dark?
older than us.
Yeah.
Oh, but come on, man. It was a,
Oh, I
it
grew
was
up
a
on
show.
Goosebumps. Do.
Sorry, John's dad.
Do.
Are You Afraid of the Dark came out before Goosebumps, so
Did it?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Show on Nick.
it was on Nickelodeon.
Let me look it up while you talk about it. And
And it's just these kids get together around the campfire, and every episode is a different kid's turn to tell a story.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it goes
Never watched
into
that.
like an actual, like they're telling the story initially, and then it shifts into like the story like as the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. I don't know. I rewatched it and
They rebooted it too.
I haven't seen anything from the reboot, but I was disappointed. I remember being like legitimately a little creeped out by that show when I was younger.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone excuse my voice. I got a little bit of the crud. Kids back to school.
Yeah.
Bringing back the West Nile virus or whatever.
The West Nile virus.
Whatever the
They
hell.
have the Eastern equine encephalitis.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say like Easter Island AIDS or something.
Just straight
So,
to AIDS.
I'm gonna have a little stank on my voice tonight. But I'll get through it. We'll get through this. Tonight is it's all about that frog life. I know Evan's kind of dressed the part. He's dressed like a little toady right now, all dressed in green. But
The Green Man.
we're gonna go to a little place in we love our favorite state, Ohio, Loveland, Ohio, Southern Ohio.
Oh, it's Southern Ohio.
Southern,
So it's almost Kentucky.
almost.
Which means it's not like terrible.
It's
all-
not.
if
Well, it's still
if
Ohio. Let's be
Ugh.
clear. Let's be clear.
You know, I wanted to talk briefly about the analytics. 6% of our listeners are from Ohio.
Hell
which
yeah.
I am
They know.
dumbfounded that you people
They know.
keep listening.
They
Thank
know.
you.
They know. They're well aware. They're doing it for their family. They're living there because they married and
And they're just like,
and their family
I'd
grounded
love
there.
to get out of this state, but I'm
Yes.
stuck.
That's it, yeah. Oh, we both did the. Oh,
Yeah.
so, we're gonna go to Loveland, Ohio, and we're gonna be talking about the Loveland frog.
Is it lovely there?
Lizard. So, what was
You guys are
that
gonna
sound
have to-
again?
You guys are gonna have to take this soundboard away from me.
And he's
What?
just like soundboard.
Oh, Jesus. You're like Brian Redband and Kill Tony. So
Oh.
we're going back to 1955. Eerie legends of a 4-foot tall bipedal amphibian have captivated the small town of Loveland, Ohio. But is the Loveland frogman real?
That's
I love these cameras. I'm getting used to
You're
them.
just gonna point at them.
Yeah.
You got
So, yeah.
knife head.
No, they're turning the fucking frogs gay. Loveland, Ohio frogs. I can't do the Alex Jones voice. So
They're putting chemicals in the
They're-
water
yeah.
that's making the
Yeah.
frogs gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the
oh. No, you're keeping the soundboard, my friend.
You
That's
have-
cash money.
You have soundboard rights. Did you plan that ahead of time?
No.
No.
Oh my
I
god.
was just quick with it. That's all.
So for decades, the people of Loveland, Ohio, have spoken of a mythical humanoid monster called the Frogman. Said to roam southwestern Ohio, this monster has been described by alleged witnesses as a 4-foot tall bipedal creature with webbed feet, a frog-like face, and leathery skin. Much like the Mothman or Bigfoot, the Frogman has spawned an entire subculture of believers, skeptics, and level-headed researchers determined to find out whether or not it exists.
Oh.
That's a good one. That's like military intelligence.
So-
Level-headed. Yeah.
No.
The researching. So,
Oh man.
anyways, and while many are quick to relegate the Frogman to mere campfire tale fodder and cryptid lore, the alleged eyewitness reports have struck a chord with Ohioans that they've inspired several books and even a musical. And led
There's a
Loveland,
musical.
yeah, yes, and
That's
led,
part of the. That's part of the musical.
Yeah.
That
You know what? That might be a little outro music. We'll get to that because in here I'll tell you what the name of it is later. And this led Loveland, Ohio, to make the Frogman their official mascot. But is there any evidence that the Frogman exists?
is there.
We'll get into that.
You're just
But
like,
of course, someplace in Ohio, they're gonna frog. That's our mascot.
that's a really big frog, man.
Yeah,
Every time you say frog, man, I'm thinking of like,
it's like a frog, man.
yeah, or no, I'm thinking more of like Navy SEALs coming out of the water.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like old school, the underwater demolition
Mhm.
teams with like Vietnam era MACV SOG shit.
Yep.
Oh man.
That's what's coming into my mind.
Oh, I wonder why. Look how you're fucking dressed. My militant cousin.
I went in to get the beer tonight, and I'm wearing these they're foreign camo, and the gentleman behind the counter was like, "Have you been to Turkey?" And I'm like,
He knew?
"Yeah," and I'm like, "No,
Oh, did you go to Top Gun?
I did."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was well aware that I was wearing Turkish Air Force camo pants.
Wow.
I know.
It's a good place. It's a good store.
I love the obscure camo, and I love the fact that he understood that it knew where it was from.
Top Flight Beer and Liquor. Or no, Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Sorry.
Highway to the danger zone. Insert very heterosexual game of volleyball.
Stop it. Get some help.
So, let's go on to some spottings, some sightings.
Every time he leans backwards, he disappears into the abyss because it's green and it's trying to cancel green.
Green on green crime.
You can just see my forehead.
So the Frogman was allegedly spotted in the 1950s. According to local legend, a traveling businessman was driving down a dark road in Loveland, Ohio late one night in 1955 when he came upon a terrifying sight. I always think of like those businessmen. They're like, yeah, like the freaking guy, the dad from Gremlins. He goes, around the country like selling trinkets and stuff. Or,
I'm having Indrid Cold flashbacks.
oh yeah, yeah.
Did he sell sewing machines?
It didn't say he's a businessman, so he's in the business. He's around. He's doing country business.
He's
around
giving
the business.
Country business.
Country business.
Shoot that.
As this guy crossed the Little Miami River, he purportedly observed 3 humanoid figures near the bridge, each standing about 3 to 4 feet tall. When he got closer, he realized that they weren't human at all.
They were midgets.
Little people. Remember?
Hobbits.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild. These 3 little people had leathery skin, frog-like faces, and webbed feet. And they emitted a bizarre smell like almonds and alfalfa.
Were they good strippers?
Brought to you by Calvin Klein. So like in my twisted high mind right now, this businessman says he sees the creatures and they appear to be conversing. So they're like, and as the man watched, one of them suddenly brandished a wand that released a shower of sparks. He promptly vacated the fucking area. You imagine that they're like having this like little powwow, this little froggy ribbit powwow, and they're like, "Oh man, get the fuck out of here!" Yeah.
Oh man, we have midgets,
Little people.
midgets. All right, deformed little people, and Harry Potter wands.
Yes.
This is getting wild.
Yes.
Ohio, what the hell is wrong with you people?
I mean,
was the guy from Ohio, or was he just traveling through Ohio?
He's just traveling through. So they never really.
So he could be Canadian.
So this is a story. Yeah. When you said he could be Canadian, I thought you looked like a South Park character.
Yeah.
Oh my God, buddy! Look at them fucking ribbit.
Buddy guy.
Bye, buddy. So, this tale circulated for decades. No one has been able to procure evidence that it actually occurred, or even any record of who this mysterious businessman might have been.
Well, how the hell do you substantiate this? Like, there's no way.
Oh, well, there's a story from 2016.
2016.
And it hits close to you and I very.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll and especially to me, and it's going to be a self-deprecating portion of this story.
Is this a family story?
Nah, kind of. It's not
I don't have
embarrassing
friends. I got family.
Oh man. So some believe 1954's creature from the Black Lagoon inspired the creation of the Frogman legend.
Did you said 54?
54.
I love that movie. I actually had it on VHS as
Did
a
you?
child in the black and white version, and I used to watch it all the time.
That was actually, I've seen it before too. Yeah.
You probably watched it with me. Because
Probably.
I'm like, hey Kyle, you want to watch Creature from the Black Lagoon? I have a super high voice because I am like 6 years old. And you're like, sure, buddy.
You got it, pal.
Yeah, essentially.
You got it, buckaroo.
Now you choose to spend time with me.
Yes, on purpose. So this was far from the only Loveland Frogman sighting. Decades later, Loveland police officer Ray Shockey was driving along the Little Miami River late one night in March 1972 when he spotted something moving on the road. He stopped his car, and when his headlights illuminated the street, he allegedly observed a monstrous. This is the key word here. This is funny. He observed a monstrous creature. According to Skeptoid, Shockey claimed the monster crouched like a frog, had leathery skin, and must have weighed about 50 to 75 pounds.
That's massive.
It's
Monstrous.
monstrous.
That's like a golden lab. Have you ever seen your dog? That's monstrous.
I've never.
So
said
Ray
that.
Shockey, you're an idiot. The-
What if he's one of our listeners from
Yeah,
Ohio?
it's like, I just want to put this out here. Fuck you, Ray Shockey.
yeah. Fuck you.
For no reason whatsoever.
Yes. Enhance.
Enhance.
The creature then purportedly stood up on its hind legs and stared directly at Shockey before climbing over a guardrail and vanishing into the river. Dazed, Shockey reported this sighting to his fellow police officers. According to legend, some of his colleagues found scratch marks on Shockey's car and abrasions on the guardrail. However, no evidence has surfaced to support this. Another no evidence.
Oh, another unsubstantiatable claim.
Yeesh. So, naturally, I didn't believe him. Fellow Loveland police officer Mark Matthews told WCPO in 2016.
Wait, this made the news?
Yes.
Oh, God. Not
Well,
much
I
is
mean,
going-
this is like their biggest story in Loveland.
What else is going on?
Yeah, valid.
So,
They got to put something in the newspaper. Right?
but I could tell somehow from his demeanor that he did see something. And just days after Shockey's alleged run-in with the Loveland Frogmen, Matthews had his own strange encounter. Late one night, Matthews reportedly spotted a bizarre creature on the road. Not knowing what it was, he shot it. Play the eagle sound. Cue the eagle sound.
America!
At the time of this sighting, his description seemed to match Shockey's. A 3 foot to 4 foot long lizard-like creature.
I don't know what that is. Boom! We'll figure it out now.
Oh,
This is a law enforcement officer, too.
yes. To be clear, it's from Ohio, though.
I know, but it just gets even funnier because
Well, this is our third story, Evan. This is where we come into play.
oh,
Me
God.
more so than you.
Okay.
In case anyone was wondering, the Loveland Tigers won their football game yesterday,
Well, that's nice to know.
42-21 over the Milford Eagles.
Go Tigers!
Yeah.
Good job, Loveland Tigers.
All right. They should be. Why don't they name them the Frogmen?
That's a good question.
Because I thought that was their official mascot.
They have more frogmen than they do tigers.
Yeah. Well, no, do you remember a couple years ago? It was down in Ohio. That dude offed himself and he had that private zoo and he released all the animals before he offed himself.
No way.
So they did have tigers in Ohio briefly.
Oh, no.
They ended up all getting shot by the police, ironically. I don't know what that is. It's still going on to this day. I think that was like 2011, maybe even. It was after I graduated from college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That
So-
story was wild.
So these reports fed rumors of the Frogman cryptid for decades. However, think about this date. In 2016,
Mhm.
Matthews came. Oh, this is coming up. Matthews came forward to confess that the story was a hoax and that his report had been blown out of proportion as the story was retold over time. He now claims the creature he's seen was an iguana without a tail, probably somebody's lost or abandoned pet.
But he shot it still.
After he shot it, Matthews explained, he recovered its body and showed it to Shockey, who confirmed it to be the same creature he'd seen. However, by this point, the story had already taken a life of its own and been incorporated into Frogman lore. The Loveland Frogman myth gained new life in 2016 when a couple came forward claiming to have spotted the creature while playing Pokemon Go.
Oh,
Back in 2016 when Pokemon Go came out, I remember
We used to go do Pokemon Go.
grown Evan and I, we'd go out and play Pokemon.
I was in Manistee, Michigan one time,
Uh,
and I almost got kicked out of a bar because I was a little drunk and I was playing Pokemon Go. And I was like, there's a rat-a-tat behind your bar. I gotta get it. And the bartender's like this salty old UP woman, and she's like, get the fuck out.
Smoking on a Virginia Slim.
I know. Still in the bar, even
Yeah.
though.
Well, that was probably back when you could smoke.
No, you couldn't
Oh,
back
no, but
then.
yeah.
Still smoking in the bar, though. It's
Yeah.
It's the
UP.
there's a whole different set of laws up there.
And so we go to the next bar, and the bartender's like, it's like 5 of us walk in, and we're half in the bag. She's like, that bitch Veronica sent you, didn't she? That's the bartender from the previous bar.
Well, I gotta admit, I still do play Pokemon Go.
I know you do because you send me not snaps,
Screenshots,
from time to time, and you're like, look at how much
Well,
HP this has. or
yeah,
whatever.
because
That's
I'm
insane.
bored at work, and we wait to load up. Sometimes we wait an hour or two, and I'm just like, we got a bunch of Pokestops in my parking lot. We balling.
There's
I got-
Pidgeotto.
Yeah, listeners, if you want me to post my Pokemon deck online, just let me know.
It'll be on the Facebook.
So, Loveland local Sam Jacobs said he and his girlfriend were walking towards Ohio's Lake Isabella, catching digital Pokemon creatures on their smartphones when the legendary Frogmen appeared in front of them. We saw a huge frog near the water, Jacobs told WLWT at the time. Not in the game. It was an actual frog, giant one. Then the thing stood up and walked on its hind legs. I realize this sounds crazy, but I swear on my mother's grave, this is the truth.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Jacobs added that the creature was about 4 feet tall, just as in all the previous accounts. He sent the news station some photos to support his claims, though the images were too dark to properly make out the figure.
That's unfortunate. Oh man, that's wild.
So, the Frogman would go on to inspire a number of works in popular culture itself. One of the most notable examples is James Renner's 2012 science fiction mystery novel, The Man from Primrose Lane, which features a version of the Frogman. As in the original myth, Renner's monster brandishes a wand that emits sparks of light. And this is in quotes. It really did look like a frog for a moment, Renner writes. Its face wide and wet, squished, its screen a greenish-black muck-colored organ with holes for a nose and a gash for a mouth. I just wanted to say gash. That gash opened, and what came out was the cry of full human anguish. 2 years later, Evan, put this in your head. Hot damn, it's the Loveland Frog, a bluegrass musical about the Ohio legend, premiered at the 2014 Cincinnati Fringe Festival. But the local legend's cultural impact was perhaps most keenly felt in 2023 when the Frogman was made the official mascot of Loveland.
That is awesome. We haven't done this in a while. We need to answer the age-old question.
Oh,
What are you going to shoot the Frogman with?
How big is it again?
3 to 4 feet tall.
It's
but
monstrous.
It's monstrous. It's maybe
That's
75
big
pounds.
for a frog.
Yeah.
I think you could get away with just a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some turkey load.
Dude, I had to shoot a raccoon a total of 3 times with turkey load to kill it one time. And then I had to shoot it with a 9 at close range afterwards because it wouldn't stop twitching.
Oh yeah, they're pretty tough.
I think you lost my camera, didn't you?
No,
Yep.
I can't see the light.
No, it's gone.
Blinded by the
Toot,
light.
toot, 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 toot.
Revved
I
up
don't know why
like
this
a
keeps doing
deuce,
this.
Another roller in the night.
That's okay. You still have our voices.
Yeah.
Our sweet and sexy voices.
So
So wait, since we're on the frog tip, like,
wait. What are you gonna shoot it with though?
what am I gonna shoot it with?
Yeah, if you had to
Okay,
shoot-
like, so when I think of a frog, I think of it as like smooth skinned,
Uh-huh.
and I want to shoot it clean because if you're gonna shoot it with like a shotgun, it's gonna look ugly. So I'd have to do a precision or just a straight 30-30.
30-30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one shot, one kill, nothing.
Well, I have 2 different options for me. Daisy Power Line 880, because I've blasted so many frogs with those in my early years. Or if we're going 1972 police, I'm gonna go with the Smith & Wesson Combat Magnum and 357 Magnum 4-inch barrel.
This guy, he knows a lot about guns. And he's dressed like that too.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's probably better my camera's
Right now, there's just still photos of us on the
I'm
screen.
just like,
I don't know. I have a hard time believing this one, especially since they shot an iguana. But the entire story is hilarious to me.
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
like, and it's always somebody shoots it. Like, it's right by Kentucky, right?
Right.
So like they're the same folk as the people from what do you call it? Hopkinsville Goblins. These
Yeah,
are the
yeah,
same
yeah.
type of people.
They all live in the same holler.
Yeah. So I guess my take is, if you're a unknown creature, stay away from that region of the country because you're gonna get shot.
Yeah, go to the more liberal areas of the country.
Yeah, they won't shoot you.
So in the spirit of frogginess,
Yeah.
Froggy Fresh, I got a question for you guys. Why couldn't Miss Piggy count to 70?
Why?
Because when she gets to 69, she gets a frog in her throat.
Oh, I
Oons,
like it.
oons, oons, oons.
Oh,
Why does Miss Piggy douche with honey and vinegar? Gross. Because Kermit likes sweet and sour pork. Frog-based humor.
frog-based humor? I like it.
How's it going over there, John?
Every time I
The cameras
change-
are not.
for some odd reason, when I change my camera, it also changes your camera.
You need the continuum transfunctioner.
And
Change.
it keeps changing the video format. And I don't know if that's why we keep losing it.
Oh,
That's
my
unfortunate.
light's on. I can see that my
You're
camera.
back. I'm back.
My
I'm not.
camera is rolling.
I had
Keep
to
rolling, rolling, roll.
I had to delete Kyle.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
I
back.
like him though.
He's back. He's back.
He's
TikTok.
Do you guys think this is a bunch of hooey, or do you think it was one of them was probably an iguana?
I think one of them was an iguana.
That's kind of a strange creature to have back in the 50s, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was in the 70s though.
Oh, that one was, yeah.
So people were just getting high
That's
on
true.
that Mexican ditchweed.
That's true.
And
1% THC.
yeah, 1% THC and just rolling it. They're like, man, I am slightly buzzed. You know what sounds like a great idea? Getting an iguana.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
So it sounds like the only way to find the Loveland Frogman is just to be driving around Loveland by the Little Miami River. And
See, this is one that I am willing to go on. I'm willing to take that trip and look for a frogman. We can, and they have reciprocity with Michigan, so we can go down there with Smith & Wesson 357 Magnums and try and recreate Mitchell's account.
I want to take my little 22 single action revolver. Pew pew. Shooter.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I see my face on camera.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
Hey, we're back.
Sorry,
Burp.
John's dead.
Way to the world.
Well, I think with that being said, it's never too late to escape into the wilderness and become the monstrous frog with a wand that you've always wanted to be.
Man, I tell you what,
Night,
now,
guys.
dang old ribbit.
Ribbit.
Little boomhauer, dang old ribbit.
Oh, man.
No, they're turning the fucking frogs gay. Loveland, Ohio frogs. I can't do the Alex Jones voice. So
They're putting chemicals in the
They're-
water
yeah.
that's making the frogs gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs